everyone, Success Coach Michelle Weimer here with your Masterful Mindset for the week. Our quote this week comes from Erin Hansen, and I'm actually going to read it because it comes from a poem, and so it makes more sense if I put the emphasis into reading it. So it goes like this. What if I fail? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? So we're going to talk about what ifs today, and there's a song that's out there, you may or may not have heard it. It's called What Ifs, and it's by an artist named Kane Brown. And the first time I heard the song, it's been a while back, I almost laughed out loud because like, oh my gosh, this is like everyone in the world. It starts out talking about all the negative what ifs, like what if you break my heart, what if, this is bad, what if you leave me, all these very negative things. I'm going to totally leave the link in this week's video blog post or at the bottom of the blog post, because I don't do it justice, obviously. I am not a singer. But anyway, then from there it goes into, but what if this is meant to be? Like, what if this is it? What if, we're the best thing ever together? That's not what he says, by the way. But again, I don't know the exact words. I just remember thinking, wow, this is what everyone does, right? We start out with all of these negative what ifs when we're being challenged or when we're trying to step out in our lives, take our lives to the next level, take a risk, do something that we want to do but we're kind of fearful of. And we can get into all these negative what ifs. Like, what if this doesn't work out? What if I fail? What if I can't do this? What if I'm not good enough? Maybe you know some of those what ifs as well. So the question that I want to pose to you is, do you play the what if game? And if so, do you play to lose? Do you play to win? Because the thing about the what if game is, sure, you can go with all the negatives. You can hash it out. As a matter of fact, I encourage you to go ahead, give it a try. List all those negative what ifs, go all the way to the bottom, because what will happen is you'll find out that you'll survive anyway. It'll be okay. But what if you played to win? What if you asked yourself the what ifs and you played the what if game and you used positive answers? What if you took that big risk or that big leap of faith, and what if it worked out? Like, what if it was meant to be? What if it was the greatest step you ever took? So my challenge for you this week is to think about something that maybe you've been putting off, a big decision or a challenge that you've in particularly been stuck in the what if game with. And I seriously want you to get a piece of paper out and write your list of what ifs. Go ahead and go with the negatives if you feel like you must. Like, make that list. What if I take this business opportunity, and what if I go broke? What if I go bankrupt? What if I don't succeed at it? Go all the way down the line, and every time you answer one of those what if questions, then start from there and go, okay, well, so what if it did fail? Well, then I might have to go back and get a job. Well, what if I had to go back and get a job? Well, it wouldn't be the end of the world. And what you'll find, again, is that you're going to end up with being all right. Then I want you to take another piece of paper out, and I want you to start writing the what ifs about, what if this works? What if I decide to start my own business? Or what if I decide to ask this guy or this girl out I've been wanting to ask? Or what if I go in and talk to my boss about getting a raise? Then add those as positive what ifs. Well, what if it works out? What if they say yes? What if I start my business and I love it? What if? And go with the positives and see where that takes you. The thing is, if you really want to create the life of your dreams, you've got to take the positive what ifs. You've got to play the game to win, not to lose. So that's my challenge for you this week. I would love to hear from you. Post comments on the blog page below. And again, make sure you check for that YouTube link. I'm going to give you the link to that song. And until then, goodbye for now.